Yo, what's up? We're getting out of work finally. It's about what, 2:43? Oh, jeez, I don't have any gas. Whoops. We're getting out of work. I am on my way to go get a haircut because I need a haircut. I need a haircut really, really bad. And I haven't gotten a haircut in a few months, so we're about to go do that. We have an exciting day today, actually. I'm gonna go get my haircut. I'm gonna balance my tires, finally. I haven't balanced my tires honestly. So we're gonna do that. And after that, what else are we gonna do after I balance my tires? This person can't drive. Come on, old lady. Oh, there's a beautiful Camry in front of me. Or a Corolla. I said Camry. There's a beautiful Corolla. Snowflake. Okay. Wow. Look at that. That thing is beautiful. Man. Alright, anyway. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna balance my tires right around 4:30. After that, I'm gonna wait for my fiance to get home. We're gonna go on a little date. We're gonna go eat some Pluckers because I introduced her to Pluckers and now she's loving it. So we're gonna do that, and I might make a video today as well, probably while I'm on my way to Pluckers or while I'm on my way to do my tire balance. I don't know, it's gonna be a POV drive of just me talking about things I dislike about my car. 5 things I dislike about my car. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be an awesome video. I kind of want to catch up to this Corolla right here. I want to see what he's on because he's actually really cool looking car. He's slammed for sure. He's gorgeous, man. Give him a thumbs up, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm gonna just talk about 5 things I dislike about my car. Nothing major. It's just little things. And this Corolla gets next to me. He got behind me. He's just slammed the Corolla, so he's not gonna want to run him. Probably newer, like 2020. Looks like. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll see you guys after my haircut. I just got back from Discount Tire. They balanced my tire. They told me a few things that were, you know, I gotta get rid of this staggered setup because I'm on 235 40 18s in the fronts and 245 40 18s in the rear, and that's not that good, kind of. Plus, I'm not the biggest fan of that fitment setup. So hopefully soon I can get some different tires. I would just go at 225 40 18 all around. I might even go for a 225 35 18s. Oh, thinner tire might help me look a little bit more lower because I do want to look lower. And also, I hope I make the drive to Killeen, Texas pretty soon as well. I want to make the drive over there because I definitely want to get those new Rotiform CCVs that the guy wants to trade for mine. But everything so far is great. So far, so good. Big bump. Oop. And yeah, so I might start the part of the video where I was talking about 5 things I dislike about my car. Ooh, GTR, man, R35, and NSX. It's my best friend's neighbor's house. But yeah, so we're gonna start on the thing about the 5 things I dislike about my 2014 Jetta GLI. And when I mean dislike, I mean things that come stock on the car. not things that I've, you know, stuff like that. So starting with number one of the first things I dislike about my car a lot would definitely have to be most likely my reverse camera. Now, I don't have like a big, huge problem with it. It's not the biggest tape for it at all. It doesn't bug me. But I don't know if it's every GLI, every 2014. If you guys that are watching have a GLI, or maybe even if a GTI, I'm not sure if it's on GTIs as well. But for my Mark 6 GLI, the camera is not centered right, if I'm not mistaken. So whenever I'm like reversing, if I'm looking at the screen and I'm trying to follow those lines, it's not centered right. So it's happened to me a few times before. Like when I first got my car, I was trying to park and I was trying to get guided by the lines, and it turns out like I get out the car and it's more to one side than the other, because the camera's not, I don't know if it's the calibration of the camera or the car comes like that because it's not centered or something. Now, like I said, it's not the biggest pet peeve of mine at all whatsoever, because it's not a big problem to me. It's not a big deal. I know how to reverse park, so I look at both of my mirrors, and honestly all I use my reverse camera for is just to know how far away I am from, you know, a little speed bump or something, or from the things after you park, because I am lowered, so I don't want my exhaust scraping all over the thing. That's number one. So for number two, thing number two I dislike about my Jetta would probably something that maybe everybody dislikes about Volkswagens, GTIs, and GLIs, I don't know about the others honestly, are the paddle shifters. To begin with, they're so small. That's a pet peeve. And then the worst thing of it all, like I said, it's no big deal, but the worst thing of it all is that they're connected to the steering wheel and not the steering column. You see, I wish they were connected to the steering column. It would make the turning, like when you're on the Spirit drive, a little bit easier, but you kind of have to turn, and then, you know what I mean? And it's a little bit annoying. It's not the worst thing. It's not the end of the world to me. I don't really mind. But I wish, you know, Volkswagen would have made that, like, put the pedal shifters on the steering column. Maybe made them a little bit bigger, even a little bit more aggressive, more sporty. They look too plain simple. That's not that bad, but again, that's my second pet peeve. My third pet peeve, or one of the things I dislike about my car, is my Bluetooth connection on my car. Not the speakers, not the system, but the connection, like the way it connects. I don't know if anybody has that problem as well. I think I have seen a few what would I say, like posts about it, maybe you could say, like on forums and stuff, that when you're connected, it'll connect, it'll play your music, right? It'll play your music and everything. And then per se, let me go open up like a video on, where can I say, like on Instagram. Maybe you open up a video on Instagram, you try to put the volume up, and then it doesn't disconnect. The Bluetooth doesn't disconnect, but you can't hear it. And when you try to put the volume up, it'll stay kind of stuck there. Like it won't go up, it won't go down, it won't move at all. I don't know if anybody else has that problem or if it's just me, but that's one thing that's always bugged me about the car. It's happened ever since I got the car as well, back in 2018, and I don't know how to fix that. I have no clue how to fix that. And that's another thing that I dislike about my car. The thing number 4 that I dislike about my car would be, it's almost a me problem, I guess, a personal problem with it. I don't think anybody else has that. I don't know, I haven't met anybody that else has that. If you guys have that same problem with your GTI, GLI, or Jetta, any car, honestly, let me know down in the comments. But number 4 is I don't even know how to explain it. It would be how I have to sit on my car. So for me to grab the steering wheel perfectly, I have to be scooted up too much in for me to like have a comfortable, like I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna scoot up my car. This is me perfectly grabbing my wheel. Like I have perfect maneuvering of my wheel, but because of my length, and I guess my arms, the way they're like lengthy or whatever, I have to scoot my seat too far up. And after that, once driving, like braking, I have to move my knees really in, and it's annoying. Oh, a GLI. Wow, it was really nice. 2016, 17 maybe. I don't really see GLIs often here, so that's pretty cool when I see a GLI. And yeah, anyway, back to the point. So I have to scoot up too much my seat, and it kind of bugs my knees once I'm like braking and, you know, hitting the gas pedal too much in traffic mainly. And then when I'm too comfortable, like when I get comfortable as far as like how back I am, I feel like I'm too far away from my steering wheel, so I can get like a good grip and handle well and everything, which is it's a little weird to me. I've never heard anybody have that problem. It's just me, from what I know. That would have to be number 4 for me, just the way I have to position myself. And I mean, I've owned my car for 2 years now, and I would say I have probably, oh, something happened. I think I'm having a backfire. Ooh, I don't know what happened to my car. I like downshifted or something. That was freaking scary. I downshifted on my car and it started like acting up on me. That was really, that scared the crap out of me. I thought I broke my car. I've broken my car once already. I don't want to break it again. All right, let's get this lady out of my house. Yeah, like I said, I've owned this car for 2 years now. Well, 18, yeah, 2 years. And I've probably only had the positioning of my seat and my arms, like the length, probably had it positioned twice, maybe about 2 times, just 2 times. From there, I've never been able to fix it. There's some random guy in my driveway. What is he doing? Okay, that's been a big pet peeve of mine, that too, like how I position myself. And then the 5th thing that I would say I dislike about my car would have to be maybe the plasticky inside. Now it's not plasticky, I don't know, it's just for a GLI, for a $35,000 car. Now I didn't get it at $35,000, but for $35,000 car, Volkswagen could have done much better with the interior. Now the seats, I love the seats. We're gonna get that in a completely different video. The seats, oh, I adore my seats. But when I mean cheap, I mean the little door handles. They feel, they could have made them better. You know, they feel a little too cheap. Now mine doesn't feel that bad. I've seen some, I've sat in a few other cars that feel a little cheaper. Now, like where we have our shifter, that chrome part that has the PRNDS, that chrome part, it's too plasticky to me, way too plastic. I feel like they could have made that, I don't know what they could have used for that, but it's plastic, you know what I mean? For $35,000, you would expect something a little better. Now it's not the most expensive thing, but it could have been better. The buttons right here in the dash, not the dash, but the radio, the screen, that's all plastic. It feels cheap. It feels like if I hit it too hard, if something hits it, if I have something in my car and clock, I touch it, it'll break easily. Now the whole dash thingy, it feels a little cheap. It's not the worst thing ever, but maybe that's probably a few things I'd say. That's 5 things I would say I hate about my car, or not hate, because I don't hate my car. I love my car. I adore my car. 5 things, like I said, I dislike. But don't get me wrong, these 5 things that I named aren't the end of the world. It won't ever make me sell my car, because I don't plan on selling my car. This is my baby, and I mean, this is what made me start this YouTube channel as well. So I don't think I'd ever get rid of this car because of those small things. They're fixable, I'm sure I can fix a few things in that, but this is also what makes my car what it is. This is what makes my car a GLI. All right guys, that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell button, whatever. Show it to your friends, show it to everybody you know. We got a few things cooking up for the next few videos. That'll be it. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.